Okay, so this is gonna be my reaction to Asmongold's reaction to Sneeko's just like only good great explanation on Sneeko and both Hassan are they must be extremely, and I do mean this quite literally, retarded. Because how is it that common sense and all this other kind of stuff just like goes over your head? Sneeko being a little snake, a little like grifter, like a fake Muslim, and all this other kind of stuff. Because the dude truly only became Muslim because he's like, oh, hey, Muslims legally can have multiple wives? Hell yeah. Muslims don't let other men fuck their wives, for one. So, I mean, that's already one thing, and you ate pork, you motherfucker. But, anyways, we're going to get into Asmongold reacting to some stupid takes Sneeko has, apparently, about the recent bombing in Iraq. Right? No, just kidding. Iran! Because people get both of them confused and for some odd reason forget that at the same time they're both relatively the same. Ran by terrorists, and lefties for some reason want to have like this sympathy crap for these people when they shouldn't.
Nico updates to Kason celebrating. Okay, I'll watch the original clip and then I'll look at Kason's response. Okay?
And I've seen Kason respond, which is why I wanted to do this.
Iranian streamer, and I'll keep this.
Yeah. So his point is valid.
He's an Iranian streamer who made a statement about.
So hang on, I'll pause it again so I can say this. So like this is the other thing that's like driving me crazy about a lot of these like lefty people is like they're pissed off about what happened in Venezuela, but yet the Venezuelans are ecstatic, and then you have all these lefties doing the same thing when it comes to Iran because they're like, oh, the Iranian people, oh no, they wouldn't want this. These people have been basically slaves for the like what 40 years, maybe more now. It's been a long time that they've been under this regime and this kind of dictatorship, and like no one batted an eye, especially as of recently when quite literally the leader Kilmany or whatever his name was, I don't care because fuck that guy, he deserved it, but literally murdered, I think it was 30,000 like protesters who were tired of like, you know, the treatment that the people have been getting from the Iranian government, right? So just insane, just stupid. Dude was a terrorist and everything, and for some reason Hassan and both Sneeko are just like glazing all over this person. It makes no sense.
Obviously Iran, and so Iranians around the world are celebrating. Non-Iranians who don't know shit about Iran are protesting.
Right?
There it is again, and so
exactly.
Riddance, free Iran.
Yep.
And based on the comments, I'm a hypocrite for speaking on Iran as an Iranian.
Yeah.
With a family
Yeah.
in Iran, that a dictator, tyrant leader is now dead that killed hundreds of thousands of innocent Iranians.
Yeah.
And that we all wanted peace and freedom, logging off. Exactly. You have absolute terrorist supporters. Free Iran. Fuck the tyrant regime. This is about freedom.
Exactly.
There it is. So this is
same thing for Venezuela.
By the way. Absolutely.
But dumb liberal lefties don't care.
Their terrorist leader is dead. Well, let me go back.
Kilmany, I think his name was, which is a perfect name for someone who kills people, right?
Good riddance, free Iran. Respectfully, you don't understand shit about this. You are fully brainwashed. You think it's good for Iran. Dark times are coming ahead. So you support genocide? How is this not good for Iran?
This guy systematically kills 30,000 of his own people.
Yeah.
This guy gets killed. This random Twitter account says, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like, this is so stupid. When people say, the Twitter's like, you say, hey, don't eat apples. And they're like, what, so you just want to shove a banana in your ass? It's like,
what does that have to do with anything for one there, Sneeko? My question. Like, the comparison? Horrible. You're against eating apples, so you're going to shove a banana in your ass. That makes no sense, much like your defense of a terrorist who literally wanted to kill every Westerner, any Christian, anyone who does not believe in Allah and the Muslim way. Sharia law. Which, by your standards and how you live, Sneeko, you would also be taken out. Just FYI, when it comes to how these people think and how they are. Not all Muslims. There's a lot of good ones, okay? And there's a lot of good Iranian people out there. But the thing is, if you are not going to listen to the mass amount of voices who are cheering and thanking Donald Trump for what he did, you are crazy and retarded, and or you are a paid grifter by the Muslim regime, by that man Kilmany, and you're taking terrorist money. In my opinion, you should be investigated by the FBI, because no way in heck that there is literally you and Hassan both glazing on the nuts of these people. Period.
Not what I said. Do you know who that man is and what he did to Iran, what he did to innocents?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kasan.
What did he do?
Kasan.
Oh, this is. I want to hear
You
this.
don't see the bigger picture going on. Obviously, he's not.
Bigger picture?
He
Not perfect. Not perfect. Not perfect. Are you kidding me, bro? He murdered people. But you have an issue with our government and how we do things? Really? I mean, hey, we're not perfect either by that extent. By your standards and your terminology there, bud. We're just as good then, huh? But why is it you hate America so much, but yet you benefit from the American dollar, the American lifestyle, and everything else? How is that? Okay.
true. So true.
Fucking love watching his reactions.
I completely
Hilarious.
agree. He's not perfect. Absolutely.
Yep, exactly. No human being is.
This is as stupid as,
But-
you know, like you can say that about any politician right now. Like people who get killed when they're in charge, especially in a time of war like this.
No, there's a
Right?
difference.
Yeah, he's not a perfect leader, but what is the bigger picture going on? Why are they attacking Iran?
Because Iran's making nuclear weapons, and they told the envoy from America that they have enough uranium to make 11 nuclear weapons.
Yep.
And they've been funding.
And how many countries have they threatened to wipe out? Right? That is exactly why the Iranian government getting nuclear weapons is a no-go. Right? In my opinion, letting them have access to nuclear power was a bad idea, because come on, if these people were actually legitimately smart and led by an actual intelligent leader, the leader would have been, yeah, let's do the whole nuclear thing, right? And then you know what they're going to do behind the scenes? They're going to use those nuclear locations to build nuclear bombs, because what's the best way to hide a nuclear like signal or like, you know, radiation limit or whatever it is? By having it near or there exactly. So, I mean, come on. But of course, the Iranian people, I'll give them this. They have balls to sit there and tell people how they're thinking, but at the same time, a lot of their leadership is idiotic. And if you're also thinking that the most recent shootings that have happened due to Muslims, especially the one most recent, I think, in Texas, and I think there was another one, but you really think that that wasn't a terrorist attack? No, that was a terrorist attack. It wasn't just a random shooting. Now, granted, until the investigation's done, it could also be an inside job to make those people look bad. You know, from the other side, the other way they can view it. But realistically, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was a terrorist attack.
Terrorist organizations that have killed Americans all over the fucking region for
Exactly.
the last 30 years.
More.
And they
30 plus.
death to America.
Yep. I don't know about you, but I don't want them to get nuclear weapons.
Reasonable. Okay.
Are you that stupid? They tried to kill Khomeini, and if he is really dead, this is true.
If he really
This is
did.
about the protesters or the innocent Iranians, you stupid idiot.
It's a benefit. It's definitely a benefit. And I think that if the
So
Iranians
stupid.
were not as openly protesting and as angry at the regime as they are, I think that Trump might not have actually done this. There's
Yeah.
a good chance he might not have done this. I think
Yep.
the Iranian people being angry and raiding and asking for regime change out there in the streets. Like think about how bad your country has to be that you are getting bombed by a foreign power, and you have people out there in the streets celebrating, cheering, while
Yep.
they're watching the smoke go up from their leader being killed.
Yeah.
Think about how bad that has to be.
Yeah.
This is about Greater Israel and getting rid of their last threat in the Middle East.
Greater Israel.
Finishing the job that
I
they've been
mean,
doing for the
are they
past
our
10
best
years.
friends and like real allies? Not really. Should we trust them? No. But at the same time, they ain't the issue right now.
Every surrounding nation with missiles pointed with with the targets pointing right at Israel.
Even if all of this is true, it has
The Iranian people started it. I mean, government technically started it.
Like risk to America. Like this has nothing to do with it. Whether this is in Israel's benefit or not doesn't have anything to do whether it's in America's benefit.
Iran's the last one. They're the last one. What does Trump keep repeating? We'll watch the speech in a second. He says Iran should not have a nuclear weapon.
Exactly.
Israel has nukes. Israel has the Samson option. They have the option, Israel right now, this is part of their doctrine, where they say if anti-Semitism gets too strong, they can bomb the whole world.
Don't tell me. Do you really have a Samson option? Do you really have a Samson option fucking button on your soundboard?
Yep, he does. He does. You know, technically, we have the same thing.
Iran is the only real threat there.
It's called the tactical football. So, I mean, come on. Really?
Oh no, free Iran. Marco Rubio is saying that.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, saying that the thing is that saying that it's in Israel's best interest isn't an argument against it.
Yeah. Clearly, it's for Israel's best interest. Yes, it's very clear it is. It's going to interest them and benefit them greatly.
Fuck about Iran.
Well, because he's the Secretary of State and he has to deal with it if they cause problems.
Yep.
Like, obviously. Marco Rubio 10 years ago was talking about Iran.
Like, we've been talking about Iran for a long time.
Secretary of War. What does he care about the free people of Iran?
Because it takes. What do you mean? Why
that takes an enemy off the board.
It's simple. Because if the country is not trying to kill the people in his military, it makes his job easier.
Yeah.
Like, if you can neutralize a foreign military that's causing you problems, then, yeah, obviously that's a benefit. Like, yeah, duh, of course. I don't know why, like, yeah, that's his job. Like
Venezuela with now the new oil rights and everything that we got. Big oil deal.
Like, you're put in charge of the Department of War, and you're not going to try to get rid of the country that says death to the country that you're part of?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand this logic at all. Like, obviously that's the case.
What I don't get is how are you going to sit here and say how bad America is, but not... Hey, Sneeko, why don't you go move to Iran? Why don't you live in Iran? I mean, as far as I know, you live in, like Florida or some shit like that, right? You live in the United States, as far as I know. So, I mean, if that's the case, why do you hate America so much if that's the case? Go live there. Much like how any lefty who has an issue with the United States, why not go there? Like, y'all sit there and say, oh, well, I want to make this place better. Then why is it that you're so decisive and you can't sit there and actually come and have a legitimate debate and or conversation without coming out with insults?
People in America aren't free, and then now they care.
Of course they're free.
We're freer than most people.
Absolutely free. This is the type of, again...
Put it this way. You, who live here, have said a lot of stuff that technically would have gotten you either executed, China, or thrown into a work camp, China, and or, technically same thing, Iran. You'll be imprisoned or killed for talking against your government, okay? And there's a lot of countries that do that. So, yes, you're freer here in the United States.
This is the type of slop commentary that I see constantly. People in America aren't free. If you are trying to draw any sort of a parallel between the freedom, opportunity, and possibilities of what somebody can be in their life versus an Iranian and an American,
comes down to your will.
So delusional, I do not even know what to say. Like, these are people who, they get beaten for not wearing a headscarf.
Yeah.
They can't play music in public, as far as I know. There's all kinds of...
There's a girl who got beat because she did a dance without her hijab on.
It's insane. Like, how can you even possibly compare these two things as if there's any sort of equivalence at all?
Yeah.
It's absolutely... Like,
I mean, is America perfect? No.
They're firing guns.
Can we do better?
Right now
yes.
At people that are just speaking out their window. They're shooting up at apartment buildings, residential apartment buildings, for people yelling anti-regime slogans. This is nothing even remotely close to America. It's not even in the same universe.
About the sovereignty of Iranian citizens? Wake up, dum-dum. Iran! So easy. so easy to brainwash these people.
The only
Okay.
argument that Sneeko made in this is that it's in the best interest of Israel, which means that it's wrong. Like, that's the only actual argument that he's made in this entire video. There's no real, like, discussion beyond that.
Yeah.
It's just Israel is bad, and because Israel is bad, then going after Iran is bad.
Yeah.
I think that's very reductive. I don't know why that would happen. So Kason responded to this. He said, "Who are you to say what's best for Iran? Insulting me and calling me a stupid..." Oh, here we go. It's another one. Well, let me finish this, and then we'll look at the bombs. Calling me a stupid idiot who's speaking out for his country and family who's been suffering in Iran for decades. And
Yeah.
you make it about Israel?
Yeah.
All Iranians wanted was peace and freedom. Suffered for decades.
Yep.
The people of Iran are celebrating right now in Iran for a reason. What the fuck would you know about living there or what's best for Iranians?
Right?
Well, I've lost family in Iran to this tyrant regime, but you wouldn't understand, Sneeko. I'm not even going to insult you or go back and forth. By the way, I'm Iranian and I chose to speak up. Yes, exactly. I am so glad to see this. These are the same people saying it to Venezuelans as well.
Exactly.
Yes, okay.
Yep.
Is there another one? Let me go back. I'll double check. Kason talked about it on his stream. Let me take a look at this and see it.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Here we go.
Let me check this real quick before I get into this. Are there more bombs? Yeah, oh, here it is. It's one alert. Oh, this is a pretty small one. Okay, I'll just keep watching it. Oops, wrong one.
Total power begins with a network as powerful as you.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Are worshipping a sense. Let me explain to you what I've noticed about the internet and just everyone in general that have been against Iran, the Free Iran movement. I just want to say something to you guys. Okay? All of you who are against this movement are worshipping essentially and defending a devil.
Yeah.
A man who not only was murdering women every single day for not covering their faces and their heads. You guys know that, right? You guys know that, right? This man would murder and kill women who would not cover their faces and their heads.
They'd beat them in the streets, as an example.
This man would murder women who, if they left their house, had to cover their face and their heads, or they would be killed. You guys are defending.
He's not perfect,
You guys
guys.
are defending this. He's
Nope.
Not perfect.
And
Nope,
you guys
he's
make it
perfect.
about America and Israel, brother.
Right.
If New Zealand went and freed Iran, we would all be praising New Zealand.
Exactly.
Right?
England went and freed
Exactly.
Iran, we would
If
all say
anywhere else
Palestine
did
and
it
Finland.
but America.
But you guys are making this about Israel.
And then they'd still make it about America. Oh, America should have done that.
Freed by this fucking lunatic maniac who would
Yep.
murder people
Mm-hmm.
for no reason.
Yep. And he's done it for generations.
You guys do understand that, right? This, if you're Iranian, this has nothing to do with Israel and America. This has nothing to do. It just.
I bet that dude killed a whole generation worth of people combined. Like all the people he killed, I bet it's like a whole generation or more.
See, this is the difference when moral posturing and virtue signaling is oppositional to virtue.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
These people act like they have virtue because they're
On the
pretending to
side of
care.
Somebody who systematically kills their own people.
Government who would murder innocent people. There was 30,000 people, 20,000, 40,000, however much, who were protesting against this man, and he killed them. And
We have Jay the Bard in chat. My uncle
And
found out that
and the funny thing is, people in America were all mad about the whole, Alex Peretti and the Renee Nicole Good girl, right? Two people who got technically, killed. I mean, they weren't murdered. They're still doing an investigation on it, but by the scope of the whole matter, it definitely showed that they did something that got something done. Now, granted, is it good? No. But at the same time, it still comes down to facts of the matter. So, compare two people that they literally protested, uproared, destroyed a whole entire city in a state, basically. Their economy is horrible now. And they didn't say, march, or do anything about the Iranian regime that killed 30,000 or more of their protesters. Make it make sense.
Friend in Iran who is 66 years old, who was just taking care of his mother, was shot in the head for going out past curfew. Yeah, that's what you're defending.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say, oh no, it's Israel.
Do you know what he did?
Jesus
I couldn't even
Christ,
talk to my
sorry,
family
Jay.
in Iran because he shut out the fucking internet and the phone lines. You couldn't even speak. I couldn't even speak to my family.
Yep.
Well, I bet that was hell for a while for that guy.
This man was killing people, and we can't even talk. We can't even speak.
Don't want to call you brainwashed.
Yeah. Or MAGA.
Just like laggy.
Don't know why. Don't know why. Because you support something, you're instantly MAGA.
Nothing, brother. This is literally bigger than just religion. This is a man.
Yeah.
A sick fucking government who destroyed.
Take religion out of it.
They did.
Someone kills 30,000 of their people just because of difference of opinion. Come on.
About whatever the Iranians right now are celebrating. Sure, maybe 10% of them fucking worship this fucking devil.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because they benefit from it. The only ones who worship that person are brainwashed and or benefited. And it's a smaller portion of the people.
Israel and America, how yo bro, do you guys understand what Iran, you guys didn't even live there, you don't know.
Yeah.
I have family there, I hear stories, I've been to Iran before. You guys don't even know.
That's kind of the whole Anissa thing and her, whatever, Ian, Anissa and Ian, making fun of that one dude who came over on 90 Day Fiancé or whatever. So stupid.
Holy shit.
That's all it is. It's
Thank God.
I don't even understand.
Yep.
I don't even understand.
Sneeko and Hassan, propagandists.
Why
And they get paid for it. They're paid propagandists.
I'll explain the reason why. The reason why is that there's a lot of people who have a reductive agenda that is anti-white, anti-Christian, anti-Western, and anti-capitalist. So anything that is against those forces, they support it categorically because it's like the enemy of my enemy. So even though these people might not necessarily support Iran ideologically, because if Iran is allied against a place that they don't like America or Israel, they will look past Iranians, like being killed in order to fulfill that goal. That's the reason why.
Exactly.
That's it. Like Trump? Yeah, exactly. Like they hate Trump so much that they don't want to see Trump get a W.
Yeah.
Even if Trump getting a W means that, a bunch of people aren't getting killed.
Missiles, the cruise missiles. I think that the U.S. and Israelis have been very effective in taking out the missile launchers and hunting down some of the mobile launchers. They still are able to get some of them off, but I think Israel has reported that that on Saturday 90 ballistic missiles were fired at it. Today just 20. So it is going down, and I'm hearing from CENTCOM officials that in fact they're seeing fewer and fewer in these waves. But again, these drones are going to causing.
I mean, they're getting increasingly limp-dicked. It's pretty obvious.
Uh-huh.
Everybody can tell this.
They're the ones that have struck these hotels in Dubai and Bahrain and elsewhere, and they're going to be a problem for some time.
All right, thank you.
I bet they will be. Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
You use this use case when Russia would consider joining Iran directly.
Shoot, I think I saw a report about China and Russia wanting to join Iran.
That's really it.
It's like, I saw that coming.
Let's see if I can find the rest of these.
But not too entirely sure if that's true yet or not.
That's happened. But oh my God, Israel boxed us into a war with Iran. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Israel, forced the U.S.'s hand here, boxed the U.S. in on this?
Look, no one wants a nuclear war. No one wants a nuclear Israel, but we certainly don't want an endless war, plain and simple.
It's been an endless war. Okay? It's been an endless war. That statement's stupid. That's a stupid statement. He's a moron.
You need to just fuck the guy.
He needs to retire.
You gotta, what are you doing, man?
Stupid.
What are you doing?
Oh, no.
No.
Let me say that again.
Yeah.
No one wants an endless war, but we certainly don't want a nuclear Iran. That's for sure. Okay?
Oh, now you don't want a nuclear Iran?
Okay, he said Israel instead of Iran.
Yep.
You know, like, it's hard to say, right, guys?
Come on.
And let's go back. I'll pick up a few more of these here. Israel and Iran. Uh-oh, here we go. At this point, you'll be hearing nothing but propaganda.
I wonder if the rest of the... Is there anything else on Sneeko, or was that it?
They are.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. America and Israel.
Not much left anyways.
And Iran bomb Saudi
And
Arabia.
Iran's answer is to just attack everybody.
Yeah.
You know, having been in a bar fight or two in my
Yeah.
life, I'm pretty sure the worst thing you can do during a 2-on-1 beatdown is slap everyone else.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm amazed he has that take.
They spurred down.
He's
They
getting
did.
punched. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Son of a bitch.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight.
And they're mad that he's calling this shit out. Well, why is he blowing up everybody else? What even is this? And you get
That's
these
funny.
people again. Remember what I said before about how these people, what they want to do is they want to create a racial and religious and ethnic coalition to oppose white people, Western values, and Christianity.
Yeah.
I think this is exactly what I was saying, and you should be able to identify it. It's pretty obvious that's where it is right there. And see, that's what they hate us. They're actually racist, and you should point them out for exactly what they are.
Did you know that with one point
Oh, I think that was the end of the video. So yeah, like, just so stupid. Like, I love how, like, either people who've never been there and or never lived there are just talking down on the people of Iran and them being happy and making it seem like it's all propaganda and fake news that the Iranian people have been subjugated and basically mistreated for the last 30 plus years. So just crazy. Just crazy. So that's it for the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. That was definitely interesting. I think I'm gonna probably do a Asmin reacting to something / Tectone reacting and then reacting to what they all said. But I want to find one that I haven't seen at all. So we'll try that. That was fun. Later.